Okay, so welcome Brad Parker from Aviso WA Insurance Brokers. I'm just going to have a chat about insurance with landlords and any case scenarios that you can, help us out with. Firstly, how long have you been in the industry?
Oh, Naomi, I've been in the industry for 24 years now.
Yep.
22 with an insurance company, and close to the last 2 years with as a broker.
Yep.
So there is quite a difference between the two. Working for an insurance company where you're working for the company, not so much for the client.
Yep.
And then as a broker, you're working for the client, not an insurance company. Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So, there is a bit of a difference there. And obviously working for the client, we're looking to try and find the best cover we can for the appropriate price, so that we're not overcharging clients. So
Right.
big differences. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
People get a little bit confused with that.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah,
So
sure.
why do you think landlords don't want to invest in landlords insurance?
Why don't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of people
Yeah,
that have
look.
stigma about it.
Yeah, it's everyone should have a landlord's cover. It's protecting your clients in particular from a loss of potential income in the event of a fire or a storm or a major catastrophe where that loss of income is no longer there if the tenant leaves that property. So, yes, they need to look at some sort of cover, definitely.
Do you think they just don't understand the policies, therefore they don't take them out?
There is probably a misunderstanding of it. It's probably not widespread out there of how the covers are actually obtained and what is provided in the cover.
Yep.
So, yeah, a big misunderstanding, I think. Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Are insurance companies taking out policies at the moment with the coronavirus?
Yeah, so I mean, there is you cannot obtain a new business quote with a tenant default cover.
Yep.
Although if you have it in place, companies are renewing it. So our suggestion at the moment is to renew with your existing company for this year.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've had a few. Yeah, and even us as brokers, we can't change companies because no one is allowing us to have a loss of tenant cover. Okay,
yeah.
So it's best to renew with your existing company.
Yep.
Yeah, because they will renew terms. All right.
Fantastic. Yep. Any case scenarios that you want to share that we can sort of, if any landlords need to know, anything you could share?
Sure, yeah, a couple of case studies. I had one earlier this year where we had a client of ours that had a loss of income from a burst water pipe in a house.
Yep.
The tenant that was in there had been out for some time, and water running through the house had been there for probably several months, and mould had occurred throughout the house. That is ongoing as we speak, so that's been close to 6 months as a claim that's ongoing.
Yep.
And obviously they're having a loss of rent there because no one can obtain to get into the house. So they're receiving monthly payments at the moment for loss of rent and also damage to the house as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Right.
People just don't realise how in depth it is. You just think, oh, it's never going to happen to me. So, why bother kind of thing. But until you need it, like when you need it, you need it.
That's right. Spot on.
Yeah. Fantastic.
There's plenty of examples out there where a loss of rent cover has come into place. So
yeah, absolutely. Okay. Awesome. Is there anything else you think that we should know or any client should know about insurance, or should they just give you a call?
Look, Naomi, insurance is really difficult to understand and becoming more and more difficult. We advise everyone that has any type of insurance to either to read through their policy or the product disclosure statements, or come and speak to us as your broker, and we can guide you in the right direction and advise you which way you should go with your insurances. For instance, in that claim that I discussed earlier, it was very close to a clause in their policy where it was unoccupied for 90 days. So there are little clauses in policies which people don't understand, and we're best and most suited to advise you in those situations and what covers are available out there. So that's what our advice would be. All right.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah.
One other thing, Naomi, I'd like to discuss is any of the tenants, they should take out a contents cover. Because associated with your contents cover is a liability cover of minimum $20 million. And that could protect them in the event of them being negligent and at fault. Okay. So that's the advice we would take with people who are renting. Should take out a contents cover because it will provide them with a liability cover as well.
Yeah, nothing worse than the owner's house having a fire and then, you basically are back to square one, I guess. We do put in our documents when they sign up to take it a cover of some sort, but, there is so much documentation upon sign up. People just, just go over their head quite a bit. So then they forget to do it. That's
right. Yeah. And look, covers can start from $200. So it's not expensive when you're looking at potentially a $350,000 loss on a house if you're at fault.
Absolutely.
So it's not expensive, really.
It's not. No, it's peace of mind, absolutely, to have that in place for sure. And anything that's kind of reminded us with the coronavirus that's going around is, you need to be protected as much as possible. There's so many people that have lost their jobs and lost, everything. And without other insurances in place, you're kind of on your own and have to start from scratch again.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right. So probably, which is in a bit of a different of a left field, is also looking at commercial leasing as well, which can be a little bit different to residential properties. So we're best advised, or we can advise in that space as well. And we have had certain clients that have come to us, and we've also gone to our clientele and told them about different ways they can save on their premiums through these times, through the COVID-19 times. So there are different avenues that they can take. Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it is a different setup with their insurance from a commercial lease to a residential lease, as you would know. So,
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. All right.
All right. Well, I'll pop your details in the post, and if you get some calls, just let us know how you go.
That'd be great.
Thanks
we are
for
local. We're at 200 Fitzgerald Street, and we are your local brokers, definitely. Both myself and Greg Perslow both live in the town, have done for 40 plus years, sort of thing. So we know a lot of what's going in the town and what's happening already. So
fantastic.
More than happy to help anyone out. Please give us a call, and we can advise you in the right direction. All
Wonderful. Right. Great. Thanks, Brad. I really appreciate it.
Great.
Take care.
Problems. Thanks, Naomi, for the opportunity.
No problem. See you later.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Bye.